Sorry about the extreme close-up. What, Ben?
Where did you go wrong raising them?
I don't know. I did something wrong. Welcome to our channel, or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new.
I blame it on all the hot potato chips I ate when I was pregnant with them. Ben was wondering where I went wrong with Chris.
I'm so hungry.
I lived on those, what, Mike sells or whatever brand they were, good and hot potato chips.
They are good too.
They're just Ripple potato chips, and they are just red with the spice on them.
All I can remember of another chip she ate after I was born, she would only have 2 chips out of the whole darn bag before putting them down and cooling down a little bit. There was these chips similarly named to the buffalo chips side dish at, what's the Greens place Ben likes so much?
B-Dubs.
B-Dubs, yeah, that's it. So B-Dubs has buffalo chips as a side dish. They're a potato chip dish, which sounded similar to these buffalo wing flavored potato chips with a similar name to B-Dubs side dish. And,
well, go
when
on, big
B-Dubs
boy.
came about, they stopped selling the original chips. I remember this because I got a bag of them from Pet Boys when he took our car in Grove City to get fixed.
Oh, I kind of remember something about that.
And Mom was like, how could he eat a whole bag? I could only eat 2 before putting the darn thing down. And
now I'm such a wuss. I can't even eat pepperoni on my pizza half the time.
It's
too spicy for me.
What's
Ben, you shut up. You were the one that said that pepperoni was spicy the other day, remember?
Yeah, but I still have to say that.
It was spicy too. It was spicy too, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't eat. I made 2. Well, I didn't. Ben did it. Made 2 French bread pizzas, and he picked all the pepperoni off both of them. I ate about 3/4 of one, maybe 2/3. I'm not joking. That pepperoni had made the whole thing hot. Nope, his blanket's partway under it.
That's probably why he's rushing the tree then.
No, he isn't.
You can come up here and you have a drink.
He had a little drink. So something very nice happened to us yesterday and today.
Yep.
First off, yesterday we got a card from our friend Rick. And it always is so good to hear from him. It is always so good to hear from him. I wish we heard from him more. But he knows where we live, I think. He has my address. And I'm, like I said before, I'm sure he has GPS. And he's welcome to make his way here anytime. And if he lets me know he's coming in advance, I'll try to get some beef noodles going. Because we have good beef noodles in this house. We really do. What?
The droid agreed.
The droid agreed. Even the droids like the beef noodles. As a matter of fact, I just ordered a piece of beef. I don't want to talk about it. That was my Christmas present to the family. A little piece of beef. So anyway, today I tell Ben, go get the mail. So he opens the door and he says, oh, packages. And I went, wait a minute. I have 2 packages coming, but it's not the right time for either of them. So definitely not plural packages. So he sets in a bag, and then he sets in a bag, and then he sets it, and he continues till he sets 5 bags, 5 paper bag packages in there from Amazon. And he brings the first one over, and it's got oranges, and I don't even know what all it's got in it. It has got a pineapple. All those bags were full of fruit and butter. The Kerrygold butter that I won't buy because it's so expensive and is the best butter in the world. It's so
try
good.
some on top of my rolls.
Oh, that's right. We're having rolls later. Perfect timing, by the way, because we're having homemade rolls later. They're raising right now. And just any kind of fruit you could want. And avocados, which I think are a fruit, but I'm not sure. And kiwis and raspberries and blackberries and pears and bananas and you name it. Watermelon. And
Did you say there was a pineapple?
And a pineapple. And I know I'm missing some.
Yeah.
There's just so much, it's hard to sit and list it off. But anyway, somebody sent it to us, which I'm going to leave them nameless just because, you know, I don't know that they'd want me to say who it was online. You know, people can be very private. So I won't mention it, but I hope they know that they are so appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
That was such a shock for me, especially because I'd been saying on the video how it felt weird to not put out a big bowl of Christmas fruit, because that's how I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
There were certain things that were out every Christmas, and that was definitely one of them.
Grapes.
Mm-hmm. We got grapes.
Yeah. Always remember the grapes.
And then Nanny and Dad always set out these little nut bowls. Well, we're back. Sorry about that little break in recording there. I went on and recorded for another, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
For all the good it did me, it wasn't recording. When I killed the timer for the oven, it killed the recording. So, anyway, we were talking about nut bowls. And the major highlights of that conversation was that everybody had their favorite nut, but at the end of the holiday, when there was just a few nuts left over, it was always pecans. Because I don't think anybody liked pecans that well. Mom did a little, but she always liked the Spanish peanuts, Nanny told me time and time again. And I liked the cashews. And Dad just liked whatever was taking his fancies, you know.
Why I like the Spanish peanuts?
I
used to go and feed them the neighbor's horse.
Oh, there you go. I knew there was a reason in there somewhere. I like the cashews because they're sweet. But I like almonds too. I especially like flavored almonds. Like, you know, honey roasted or... I used to like spicy almonds, but you can get all different flavored almonds, and they're very good. They take to flavoring very well. Instead of making it less like an almond, it makes the almond taste come out. They had some chocolate almonds, not chocolate covered almonds, but like in a chocolate dust.
Oh.
Those were so good. I think they still sell those, but I don't buy almonds hardly ever because they're bad for my headaches. But the cashews don't bother me, so don't ask me. I don't know about the rules. I just figure out what hurts and then I don't eat it. But it is super nice to have all that fruit. It's very exciting. I know that sounds silly, but anytime you bring back a piece of your childhood like that,
You got excited.
it's excited. I'm excited. It's very happy. And there's so much fruit. I don't know if that got mentioned already or not, so I'm just going to repeat it. There was so much of it, 5 bags. And the funny thing is I had just placed an order.
Not little bags.
Yeah, big grocery bags.
Paper.
I had just placed an Amazon order for water because, in case this got cut off, which I think it did, it's only 20 cents a gallon more to have it delivered from Amazon. Instead of having the kids go out with my sister, make an extra stop where they sell it, pick it up, haul it all the way home, carry it up the ramp, blah, blah, blah. It's just a chore. But I can have Amazon deliver it to the top of my ramp for 20 cents a gallon. I'm having Amazon deliver it, you know. And it's free delivery, so why not? And I ordered some smoked sausage because the kids like smoked sausage. And then we were talking about, Ben, what do we have to have on New Year's? Little Smokies.
It's not New Year's without those.
It's not New Year's without Little Smokies and Shampipple. Which is, this is something else we talked about that didn't get recorded, which is from,
Sanford & Son.
thank you, Sanford & Son. Fred Sanford was mixing up 2 bottles of what looked like wine, and his son come in and he's like, what you doing, Pops? And he said, I'm making drink for my date later. And he said, so what is it? And he says, it's Shampipple. And the kid's like, well, what is Shampipple? And he's like, well, It's half a bottle of champagne and half a bottle of Ripple. But we were trying to remember what his name was, the son. Lamont. Yep. Ben had to look it up for us.
Yeah.
Ben had to look it up for us. And then I was complaining about all the years I spent searching out these tiny little nuggets of useless knowledge. And now anybody that has the internet can know those things instantly. And they're things that I had to work to know. It's not fair. It's not fair. But I love the internet because I can know those things in a minute, immediately. So that's nice for me. I like that. Wolfie's laying down there on the floor, completely ignoring us. I think he's pretending to be asleep. His ear was just up going twitch, twitch, twitch. Or I'd think he was asleep. Is he awake? Look how pretty. He was laying in my bed night before last. I looked down there. He looked like a potato. Usually I say he looks like a chalupa, but he looked like a potato.
You were potato hungry.
Yeah, I must have been potato hungry. We had the best mashed potatoes last night. I got just a little bit too much butter in them, but they had such a good flavor. They were so good. They were the best part of the dinner. How was your corn and green beans?
Excellent.
I swear Wolfie got half my meat.
You have your what?
Half my meat.
Oh my.
And I didn't take as much as I gave everybody else. We had a little pork tenderloin, and usually I just quarter it, but I cut it so one piece was smaller than the others for two reasons. Because I was trying to cut it while it was still in the crock pot, and I couldn't see very well where I was cutting. And number two is, frankly, I just didn't want meat very much. I wanted the stuff that goes with the meat, not the meat. And mostly I ate mashed potatoes and gravy, and they were delicious. They were really good. I'm still working on my gallon of Kool-Aid.
Gravy, advertise it.
Delicious pork gravy.
Why?
McCormick.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I boiled it a little extra to make it thicker. Did it help?
It does, yeah.
Okay. Mom was wishing it was just a little bit thicker. Oh. Now we're out of pudding and cake. I might have to make another one tomorrow.
You don't have any Orange Delight stuff?
Don't even have Orange Delight stuff. Well, I got halos now. Those little bitty halo oranges. Those are mandarin oranges. We could use fresh oranges. Now all we need is Jell-O and cottage cheese and whipped cream.
Yep.
I'll have to make some of that for Christmas. I like to...
They make plenty of it.
I like to make stuff a couple days, 3 days or so, before Christmas. Because if you wait until Christmas, you've got too much on one day. You don't appreciate it, But if you get your delicious orange dessert 3 days before, you have time to really eat it and enjoy it and not be stuffed with everything and appreciate it more. So I like to do that.
All right, my thing just dinged, so...
You know what to do.
Shut off the oven?
Yep. And in case I forgot to mention...
Leave the door open, right?
Yeah, leave the door cracked.
Yes, I did.
And in case I forgot to mention, we did get a pound of the best butter in the world. It's that Kerrygold butter. If you've never had it, you are missing out. It's so expensive. It's horrible. But it turned out to be really funny because I'm making homemade rolls. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that the butter was coming till way after the rolls were started. They're raising right now. We about froze to death all day, didn't we, Mom?
Yep.
I tell you what, I was in there laying in my bed awake, which I don't usually do that, with the blanket up over my head. Just
There
my
we go.
face
I did
sticking
that
out.
too.
It was cold. I think the wind must have been coming from different direction or something. Because it really wasn't that cold. But it was freezing in this house.
Yep.
So how was ARF today, Chris?
We went,
Ben, come back.
we went Secret Santa shopping. And I managed to find out while on my way home I lucked out despite a disappointing turnout, supposedly.
Uh-huh.
Basically at Five Below, there's a $5 shelf that says everything on here $5.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a single toy that I thought was $5. So when I brought it up to the register, it rang up at $1.70 something. And it was in the like pool of the person I was getting it for. If I had known it was $1.70, I would have gotten 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that.
You could have
so
gotten 2. Yeah.
But we were already at checkout at the end of our trip when I found this out. I could go back and buy more.
Oh, well.
They wouldn't let him go back and buy another one.
They said you did good, but we agree with you. That was kind of shady of the store. Dude, they told me that in the van. And I was like, not falling apart over it, but like, how could they do that, you know?
Chris feels like he cheated his friend.
Yeah.
On his Christmas present.
You didn't.
I didn't, because later
You didn't
on
cheat
my
them.
way
The
home,
store cheated you.
I found out it was one of the rarest ones in the series it was from.
When I was a kid, I'm going to say I was in Mrs. Beveridge's class. So I was probably in 2nd grade.
Was she a Pepsi or a Coke?
Nuh-uh. So we had Christmas swap. You know, everybody got another student's name. You could spend like $2, I think it was back then, up to $2. And I got Scott Caldwell that year. And we went over to the store. I'll never forget it. It was Ben Franklin. And I just, on a whim, we decided boys like cars, so we'll get them like a Matchbox car. It was a bigger one, though. You know what I mean? And, but it was that style. And so I found one, and it was white. And I thought it was pretty. And that's the only reason we got that particular toy. And everybody opened their presents that day in school. And as soon as we were allowed to get up and talk to the other students and go about our party, he come running over me and he said, "This is what I asked Santa for this Christmas. This is just what I wanted. Thank you." And I thought, his parents are either going to love me or hate me.
Yeah.
You know, I think about that as an adult. They either loved me or hated me for that. It was funny, though. But sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the friend I got liked cars, and I got a Matchbox car. That was from a limited edition food themed series.
Oh, what food was it?
Candy blocks, like I told you.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. How big was it? Show me with your hands.
I can't show you by hands, but...
Like that big?
Like, you know how sedans like this tall, right?
Right.
About almost 3 times that size.
So like this tall?
Like about this tall at most.
Okay. Yeah, that is bigger than a regular Matchbox car. Yeah. So it's about that tall, so.
It was a small monster truck with tiny end of monster truck wheels is what it was.
Who else remembers Ben Franklin? Mom's over there going, me. I used to love to go to Ben Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
It was the only real variety store I got to go to growing up.
It was a trip to the future, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hardy, hard, Ben.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes we would go over to Pilsner's. And what was the 5 and Dime in Marysville cost? McClellan's. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But usually it was Ben Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
When Ben was a little bitty baby, I bought him a jacket because it was springtime and he needed a jacket. Mm-hmm. And I decided I was going to go to Ben Franklin and get it. Mm-hmm. So I went to Ben Franklin's and got him a jacket, and it turned out to be what looked like a Letterman jacket. And they all had a big crest right here on the shoulder with the letter B on them. So it was like I got him a monogram jacket. And everybody kept going, oh, where did you get a jacket with his initial on it?
Just named your kid wrong, lady.
Uh-huh. I used to love Ben Franklin. They always had nice Barbie stuff, too. The last time I was in a Ben Franklin was probably 2000. And me and Ben went to one way, way, way out of town. And I did buy a couple Barbie outfits.
Was that a toy store?
No.
It was 5 and dime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ben, look it up. Are there any more Ben Franklins?
Hang on.
Remember that toy store we went to that used to be a mall staple? And they did older toys and stuff?
That one in Worthington.
I forget what it's called.
I'd love to go there, though.
Well, we went there because it was the last month to do it because they're going out of business.
Aww.
And I found them 2 packs of Bionicle masks from series upon series ago. And I got them.
Uh-huh.
I still have those masks somewhere, minus the box, but I'll never forget getting them at that toy store.
I can't remember the name of that toy store. It was in Worthington Square. They had another location somewhere else, but the only one I ever went to was in Worthington Square. And boy, they had the nicest toys there. The only new toys, like new as in newly developed toy I ever saw, Wolfington,
Hey,
It's
Mom.
okay.
was when they first came out with the reproduction Barbies. They had the reproduction Barbie case.
He says it's one of Grandma's ladies.
And a blonde and a brunette Barbie you could buy. That was like the newest thing. They sold old-fashioned stuff.
Yeah.
Like edible bubbles, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so it wouldn't hurt your kids' eyes. What, Ben?
I got some news for you.
Yeah?
It's only partially something you don't want to hear.
Okay.
So, the original Ben Franklin is gone. Open and shut. It is gone. They went bankrupt in the 1990s, leaving
It's
a
very
few hundred
sad.
that were locally owned and independently operated.
Right, like
Some
the one we
operated
went
as
to.
craft stores.
Yeah, like the one we went to.
A company that later acquired the name filed for bankruptcy in 2017, which further reduced the number.
Aw.
We do have one in Ohio, but you gotta go to Bethel for it.
Where's that?
Bethel Road, you mean?
Bethel, Ohio.
I don't even know where that is.
Looks like it's closer to Kentucky than it is to us.
You thinking about getting up here?
Kentucky's not far from us.
What, Mom?
Kentucky's not that far from us.
Yeah, but it's still a long way to drive to go to the
You
store.
gotta go Ben Franklin.
Hi, baby. Look who's joining us for our video. You're going to sit up here and talk to Santa Claus. Well, come on if you're coming. Hi, baby. That's my dog. He's a good dog. Wolf. Want to say hi to the camera? He doesn't want to say hi to the camera. He didn't want to. No, he didn't. You have dog food breath.
Found out how much time it takes.
I love
Mom.
you. What takes?
Delaware to Bethel.
Oh, how long?
100 to 120 miles for 2 to 2.5 hours.
Hell, I could drive to West Virginia in that time.
Yeah, it is. It's not a lot of distance between West Virginia and Ohio and
Well,
Kentucky and
I better finish up this part 2 of the video because by the time we add the front end on, it's going to be like 25, 30 minutes. So thank you for joining us. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas. You know, it's been pretty good on this end, except for me messing up the video.
Which she does sometimes.
Which she does sometimes. Yes, it's true, Wolf. Tell them it's true. Yeah.
No, that's not.
Okay, come back and see us tomorrow. The kids are going to Costco with their Aunt Sherry. So who knows what the heck kind of story they'll have to tell when they come back. In the meantime, take care of yourself and have a great Friday night. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.